Solid crowd on hand. And Mullen wins the opening draw with ease. Sam English back to Hoddle, who's starting in place of Luke Roa, who has been ruled out for today with an upper body injury. English, just 3 goals on the young season. Here's Leo with his man behind him. Hiltz scores! Well, that's exactly how you rebound from a tough outing. It's Owen Hiltz who gets the scoring underway less than 45 seconds into the game.
Syracuse getting strategic in the sub game. Johnny Mullen with a late sub gets Michael Leo flying out here onto the offensive end. He draws the attention, passes it down to Hiltz, who carries into the middle, fires that one high. That's a nice start for both Michael Leo and Owen Hiltz.
That's exactly where this team wants to get Owen Hiltz, sweeping across with the left hand. When he gets a shot off like that, it's one of the hardest things to stop.
Umansky's got to stay close to Mullen there. That's 2 times he's gotten ahead of him. Led to some numbers for the Syracuse offense.
Deer. Hiltz scores again. The one-timer for Owen Hiltz into the top right. And he's got 2 goals in less than 2 minutes. What a start for Owen Hiltz.
Owen Hiltz, aggressive early. We've already seen 3 shots from him. This is what the Syracuse offense wants to do. They switch fields. They go left side to right side, back to the left side. That's what they got away from a little bit against Maryland. That's what they forced them to do. Here, they've got a nice start, getting this ball over to Burt Whistle, who just moves this ball forward. Hiltz able to catch this, and he's got one of the best releases in the country. Nice start for Owen Hiltz. Hennahan out there on the faceoff that time for Harvard.
English with a head of steam. In front for Thompson, too easy. Spallina finds Finn Thompson in front of the net. And just like that, Syracuse leads 3-0, an early demolition and an early timeout for Harvard.
Syracuse playing 5-on-5 here. English moves it forward. They end up getting this ball to Spallina at X. He's in his sweet spot back there, able to feed. Finn Thompson flashing to that ball. Nice finish there by Thompson.
Wyatt Hoddle again getting the start today on the first line for Syracuse as Luke Rowe is out with an upper body injury. Hoddle has played a good amount this year in a defensive midi role. We saw him sometimes on the second line last year. English turns around, shoots and scores! Sammy English with his 4th of the year, and it's 4-0 Cuse.
Sam English attacking this short stick matchup early. Comes underneath, which he loves to do. Has a nice rollback here, step off shot. Nice to see English get involved early. He had one of his worst shooting days last week against Maryland in the loss. Gets to the spot that he wants. Changes levels there, that's a nice shot.
SU scored right off of each of the first 3 face-off wins. Hoddle, he's small, but he's got a lot of speed. Spallina sees the double, now gives it off to Hiltz. Another pass, and another goal! It's English again, and it's a rout in the dome early on.
Another goal here by English, but what stands out here, watch Owen Hiltz inside, 77 in white, catches this ball inside with that left hand, has the poise to slow himself down and wall pass it back out.
If anyone's going to get the offense going, it's this guy. An All-American last year, and he's got a short stick on him. Sam King finds a man in front, and there's a goal. It's Owen Gaffney, his 3rd of the season, and the Crimson get one back right as they need one.
This is a nice possession by Sam Kane. They're going to throw him in some different spots, inside, up top, and down low. He gets a matchup change, and then gets a matchup change again, gets a short stick on him, just decides to go early. But when he dodges, he keeps that head up all the time. He knows the Syracuse defense is going to come early.
Leo all the way around, now gives it off to Hoddle. The first time that Syracuse has really gotten deep into the shot clock today as Hoddle lets one loose, and there's the first save for the freshman Graham Stevens.
We'll see Spidell more off ball He'll be inside. He had a lot of just catch and shoot goals in that loss on Tuesday to Colgate.
Popped up into the air. Jimmy McCool has it. Chuck Kaczynski in the box.
I think they got that wrong.
By the way, Harvard on the man up. One of the better units in the country, and how about that? 5 for 6 coming into today. Make it 6 for 7 on the season. And the Crimson make it a 3-goal game. That's just an absolute rip from Andrew Perry. His 2nd goal of the season.
Harvard found a ton of success on the man up against Colgate. They catch Michael Grace just showing a little bit too low here. They're working that ball from behind, causing some confusion with who's playing those posts for Syracuse.
Ip on Carter Rice. Syracuse's short stick defensive midi with a good defensive play, but here's a good offensive play and a beautiful goal for Teddy Malone. A twister, he tapped it in. Just like that, we're back to a 2-goal game.
Jack Spidell with his first assist of the season. Dodges hard, uses that pick. And Teddy Malone inside, just slipping to that backside pipe. Able to get behind Dwan for just a second. Handles that low.
Spallina, it's the screen. Now turns the cage, and it's denied by Stevens. Spallina picks it back up, though. A bit of a delayed shot clock reset, too, after the deflection, so Syracuse has a little bit of extra time.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that Burt Whistle shot made it all the way to Stevens.
Spallina lets one loose. Another save from Stevens, and he has really picked things up these last couple of minutes after a slow start.
Yeah, he's done a little bit of everything. He's caught some high, he's stayed big on the pipes, and he had a nice save there low, but Harvard turns it over.
But Syracuse almost turns it right back over. Somehow they keep it. Finn Thompson finds the back of the net. A great assist from Joey Spallina. Finn Thompson with just 3 seconds to go in the quarter gets another one in for the Cuse.
This is what you don't want if you're Harvard, just getting sloppy in the clear. Good job by Carter Rice. Gets this ball over to Spallina, who just picks it up off the turf and in one motion, able to find Finn Thompson. Catches this ball with that inside right hand. Nice twister there.
It was just 5-3 with 4 seconds to go in the first quarter before Syracuse added on another as John Mullen wins at the X with help from a violation. He's won 8 of 10 in this game.
Numbers.
Leo shoots and saved by Stevens. King can't get anywhere on Figueres.
I would like to see Harvard's offense give King.
How about that shot? They got Jack Spidell. Don't need Sam King involved on that play. The attackman drew the short stick and goes low to low into the net.
Graham Stevens starts this. Nice clean save on Michael Leo. And Spidell continuing to get involved early as a ball-dominant attackman. Attacks Carter Rice here. Initiates this contact, gets to the hash marks. Just shoots it off his hip, able to beat McCool low. Syracuse looking to play 5-on-5 here. Dylan Seguider out to the wing.
Hilt sweeps across. Now gives it to Spallina, who bounces it in. Joey Spallina gets his first goal of the game, and the Cuse get one right back.
I like this changeup by Coach March this week with the offense, electing to have them play 5v5. They found a ton of success starting in it in the first quarter, and they continued to do it here. Owen Hiltz dodging hard, taking the middle, just more space to roam.
That faceoff for Harvard was taken by Sean Jordan. He's the 4th different guy to take a faceoff in this game. We're barely into the second quarter. Spallina's got a matchup that he likes. Finds Tier inside, and that just gets poked wide of the net by Stevens.
then draw some slides from Harvard. I know Deere was able to get that shot off, but I don't think he got as much on it as he wanted to just because of that pressure.
A bouncer finds the back of the net for Miles Botkiss. Right when Syracuse scores, Harvard gets another one back. We've got a game here.
Both these teams can score, there's no doubt about that. Teddy Malone initiating early, and Miles Botkiss just flies in from the box. He's a guy that's put up a lot of points in his Harvard career. Catches this in that left hand, stick to the middle.
Mullen wins yet another at the draw, and this time takes it himself, and it's just punched wide by Stevens. We haven't seen Mullen score a goal yet this year. Almost had his first there.
Impressive lefty shot from him.
This Harvard team just continues to stay close. It didn't feel like it was going to be early on after Syracuse jumped out to a big lead. Hoddle somehow keeps it. Turns to Thompson, who gets denied once again by Stevens, and the freshman is putting on a show in the second quarter.
Definitely not looking like a freshman right now.
He's got a lot of experience, even though he is just a freshman. All the way to the cage, Spidell. Is it taken away? Graham Stevens started for Harvard in the exhibition back in the fall against Notre Dame, so he's already faced a top team in the country in college, but of course this is first time in the regular season. Syracuse, a bit of a miscommunication, but McCool with a big save to help out his team.
Hiltz aggressive early, continues to dodge on that left wing. He's not afraid to pull the trigger today.
Thompson thought about pulling the trigger, instead goes to Burtwhistle, but another incredible save by Stevens inside. Sees the double team and gives it off to Thompson. Thompson loves this matchup. He's got the offensive midi Ip. Thompson all the way around, shoots, scores! Finn Thompson, he's got an early hat trick. Syracuse is up by 3.
Thompson gets the short stick matchup. If he gets this short stick, look for Syracuse to want him to attack, create his own shot, and that's exactly what he does here. Initiates contact here, gets over the top, sticks it top left.
Leo gets the short stick, gets room, and another save from Stevens. King again, crossfield to Botkiss. A step-in shot, ripper from Andrew Perry into the top left, perfectly placed. This Harvard offense is showing off early on.
Nice job by Harvard recognizing this zone. They dodge down the alley, switch this ball over to the other side, and Perry just puts himself in a good spot inside the hash marks to catch this, and in one motion, shoot it top left. He sticks that corner on McCool.
King from just outside of Baltimore, Figueres from the DC area. A shot off the post and in. You can't place it any better than that, and it is a 1-goal game.
Harvard's offense doing a good job, moving the ball, dodging hard. See a nice hitch here from John Arndt. Gets over the top, improves that angle, beats McCool low.
Syracuse has 58 seconds on the shot clock. Just under 3.5 minutes here in this first half. Hoddle gets it going. To English, shot into the body of Stevens, and he's up to double-digit saves in just the first half.
I think English will want that one back. Let's put it into the chest of Stevens.
Save on the other end from Jimmy McCool. Chaos in front of behind the pack attempt from Sean Jordan. The LSM went wide. And it's the Orange 5 for 9 on the EMO coming in it today. It's with Hiltz. Hilt steps in, scores! Owen Hiltz has a hat trick. Syracuse with the successful man-up opportunity to go up by 2 with just over 2 to go.
Hiltz and Spallina masterful at just manipulating the defense. Spallina drags over just a little bit. Hiltz follows. They stay on a string together. Catches this, and look at that placement from Hiltz. One of his patented shots. Really been the only setback that they're having right now.
English sweeps across to Hiltz. Oh, that's Leo. Leo all the way into the top right. A couple goals, super quick for the Cuse. This time it's Michael Leo.
Michael Leo with a nice goal here. What I like about this, he gets to the middle, but then he gets downhill, right? He stays inside those hash marks. He has his momentum going towards the cage. I think a lot of these Syracuse shooters have been fading away, right? Nice to see them get downhill. Then he's able to stick that one top right past Stevens.
To Sam King, the All-American. King all the way to left. Money shot. Man, this has been a shooting clinic these past couple of minutes. A perfect one from Sam King.
What a take here by Sam King. Good job by Harvard getting him into a different position. Right, this top right, uses that pick. He's got the matchup on Grace. Does a good job running off of this pick. Right, and he also gets downhill, right? His momentum going towards that cage. Younger brother of Peter Dirth, former Syracuse All-American defensive midfielder.
Showing some shades of his brother on his old field.
Oh, yeah.
Spallina all the way around. Didn't really get free, and Stevens with an easy save to start off the second half.
Second half, I apologize, third quarter.
Ip steps in, bounces it in. But it deflected off of Jimmy McCool. But either way, Logan Ip makes it a 1-goal game in the third quarter.
Coach Byrne really high on Logan Ip. So he's a great teammate, able to play with that left and right hand. He mirrors this dodge. Shoots this one from pretty far out. I think McCool wants this one back. Curious to see if Harvard continues to shoot low. They had success there in the first half. McCool not fully seeing those low shots.
We'll do it here. McCarthy can't get any room. Now Deere tries it. The 1-2 with Spallina. Deere all the way around. Can't dunk it in, though.
I think Figueres is a good matchup for King, just from a body type perspective. And the way they play, Syracuse goes into a zone here off that end line.
The shot and a goal. Again goes low, and it's Teddy Malone who evens it up at 10.
Syracuse jumps into a zone when that ball goes off the end line. Harvard works its way over to Teddy Malone. He's going to attack the short stick matchup. Just attacking that top left, and Carter Rice at the zone. Gets inside the hash marks, and again beating McCool low. And we do see a goalie change now here for Syracuse. Michael Ippoliti makes his way into the game.
English now. Leo's got the short stick. Gives it off to Hiltz. Now a pass inside, and it's Thompson on the one-timer. He does it again. Finn Thompson's up to 4 goals today, and he puts his team back in front.
Credit here to Wyatt Hoddle. Hiltz is going to make this pass over there, and Hoddle playing on the first line today. Able to catch this pass from Hiltz, take a peek inside. He just threads the needle there into Thompson.
Sends it down to Thompson. Thompson shoots off the crossbar.
Thompson dodging the pull there. Rolls back. Takes that shot off his back foot, right off the pipe.
Fresh shot clock hits it. Hiltz is the shorty this time. Passes it off to English. Sam English has a hat trick. He's the third SU player with one, and the Cuse lead by 2. Syracuse leads 12-10, at least for the moment. They're looking at this last goal. Harvard challenge. The question is whether or not Sam English's foot landed in the goal mouth after the shot went off. That's the semicircle right here. Is that on the yellow line? It's so hard to tell.
It's so hard to tell. Can't tell if he's on that blue line. Oh, the two have that intersection there.
Got a decision?
No goal. No goal. He's in the goal mouth.
That's a big decision. English landed in the goal mouth. Teddy Malone restarts. Trey Deer out there on defense. Who's Gaffney dodging on him? Nice pass, Malone. What a perfect shot! Can't place it any better. Teddy Malone off the bar and in, and we're tied at 11.
Harvard finally testing Ippoliti and Cage. Gaffney dodges down that right alley, throws a skip pass back into the defense. Teddy Malone catches this. I believe that's his offhand right hand, sticks that low to high. You don't have much room between there and the midfield. You got to take care of that ball there.
Ip gets it over.
And even before that, I think it was Grace should have just hit Thompson earlier. He was open for a while.
Malone right into the stick of Ippoliti. He makes his first save, and Jake Spallina's got numbers ahead. Thompson still thinking, next shoots, now scores! Finn Thompson's got 5. That's a career high.
Credit Ippoliti here. Makes a huge save on Teddy Malone. Gets this ball up right away, pushes transition with Jake Spallina. I wanted to yell yellow. Wait for your team to get on the field, but Thompson, one of the most confident players in the country, sticks this one low to low.
Ball last touch by Billy Dwan. Arndt steps in, toe drag, shoots, scores! Filthy from John Arndt. And it's back to a tie game.
Off this restart at X, Syracuse was having some communication issues on defense. Didn't know who was picking up this guy. Arndt does a good job just working that matchup. Ends up getting Spallina to come over to him. Nice toe drag underneath. Then takes a little step upfield. Wraps it around Figueres. Ippoliti never sees it. Really nice shot placement. That's the second goal of the game by Arndt.
Scott Malone. You attack him with a short stick, Carter Rice. Malone goes back at him. Turns, shoots, scores! Teddy Malone takes advantage of the matchup, and he scores his 4th of the game, and Harvard's got its first lead.
Teddy Malone, aggressive dodger, gets the short stick matchup here. He just decides to take it himself. Deceptive there, holding all the slides when he's back at X, then just goes hard, puts his foot in the ground, gets directly upfield.
Luke Roa with an upper body injury, not playing, so Syracuse is going to have to go to another backup offensive midi. They go with the 10-man ride here, but Harvard able to get over midfield and an open man, but Ippoliti with a big save. Push without possession, and it stays here. King trying to get past Michael Grace. Spidell behind the net, 15 on the shot clock, but an open man in front, and Miles Bacchus slots it in. And the Crimson go up by 2.
You're not going to see Sam King in the box score here, but this all starts with him. He has Michael Grace matched up on him at X, dodges hard, draws Figueres to slide over, and that just causes some miscommunication off ball. Works this ball back to Spidell, who keeps his head up, and Bacchus just finds that soft spot in the offense.
Spallina got the short stick matchup. He's got nowhere to go.
Got to get to space, run past your guy.
English free, bounces it in. Syracuse's super senior steps up as his team needs it.
I talked about getting the ball to your senior leaders, whether that's Hiltz or English. English plays this two-man game with Spallina matched up on two short sticks, gets a step on Dearth. Credit to him, his shooting has improved a lot. Impressive.
English, he's got room again. This time gives it off though.
English, no problem drawing a slide.
Spallina in front to Hiltz, almost bounced it in. Oh, he almost had it in front, but a great save from Stevens. Big hit though on the ride from English.
Ooh.
And a great trail check there from Hiltz, but flags fly.
I like to see Kane being aggressive there.
King steps in again. Goal line extended and back up with Bacchus. King steps in, scores! Flag down as well, but Sam King capitalizes on the man up. Harvard goes up by 2, and a slash as well.
I was just saying, I like that Kane's being aggressive. We saw him just miss a shot very similar to this, goes right back to it. Overhand, Ippoliti looked like he was on it.
To Hiltz, and that pass just flies out of his stick.
Just some sloppy plays here that we continue to see.
And you rarely ever see something like that.
Yeah, that really does not happen a lot with Hiltz. So I can't fault him too much.
On the fast break, Ippoliti, a punch save. It's still in the area. And Michael Grace comes up with it.
Wow, what a save by Ippoliti. Even better play by Michael Grace. He just reached that stick out there.
Leo past Dearth to English. Still English, now Spallina. Pass inside, through the legs. No, what a save by Stevens. But a flag down. And the Orange are going to go a man up. I think there might have been a slash in there. That's a big flag after one heck of a save on a between the legs attempt.
That's a great feed from Spallina.
Syracuse is so far on the man up today. 1 for 1 is...
I believe that 16 Glinsky just gets high on English there. Looked like he kept extending his hands. I'm not sure.
All right, we got the fouls on Black, 16, 2 minutes, direct contact to the head, locked in.
Wow. So a 2-minute non-releasable penalty. Onondaga Community College transfer last season. Biggest moment he's played in. Here's Elijah Brown with the ball. Hill steps in.
There it is.
Just like the first man-up goal, it's Owen Hiltz on a step down, and it is a 1-goal game with 1:54 to go, and Syracuse still a man-up for another 1:27.
Nice to see Greg Elijah Brown in the game, not afraid to throw that skip pass on his first look over to Thompson, who then just finds Hiltz, top center, where we saw him earlier in the game. Catches this, beats Graham Stevens low, pulls Syracuse back within 1.
And he has taken the role of the crease man here.
Looks like they'll start traditional overload. 3 lefties on that left side.
Leo steps in, and a save by Stevens. The freshman comes up big with 90 seconds to go.
Harvard's got to take care of the ball now. Nice save by Stevens.
Harvard got to get it over. 5 seconds left. A shot, and it's right to Ippoliti. The net was not open.
Trey Deer's open, middle of the field. There he is.
Oh, and Deer can't make the catch. Finally picks it up, though, and sends it ahead for Spallina. 30 seconds left on the man up, a minute to go in the game.
Got to get your guys on. Get set up here. Look for Hiltz, top center.
Hiltz, his pass to Leo, can't even get off. Harvard picks it up, still loose in the middle. Ball on the ground still. A scrum in front, a shot just wide, and Stevens was closest. Harvard has it with 36 seconds to go. King is doubled right away by Syracuse's two best defenders, Dwan and Figueres, and Dwan pokes it out. Syracuse got to pick it up. Dwan does.
Nice play by Dwan.
15 seconds to go. Syracuse has to hurry up. Rice dropped it. 10 to go. English, fastest guy on the team. Has to be faster. 3 seconds. English to Dwan. Oh, no! Harvard holds on!